Hi guys, it's Nige at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, and I hope you're well today. It's Saturday, it's still biting cold and the sun is trying to come out, and I've got a great weekender for you in terms of a property coming on the market, because just in there behind me we've got a super location just off the town centre where there's an extended 3-bed semi just there, which has been extended at the back with a lovely rear garden, which is I think southwesterly facing, garage, parking in front, and it's truly immaculate inside. It's one of those, once you go inside you appreciate it even more. There's a pleasant green area that I'm standing in, but it's a lovely property with hallways and dining room, then an extended room at the back, kitchen, utility, 3 bedrooms upstairs, cloakroom. Like I said, the southwesterly facing garden, garage, double glazed and gas as you would expect. So with all my property tours, I'm eager to get into this property. I'm going to spin the camera around so we can talk about the location and amenities of this area, Rope Walk, which is just a cul-de-sac off the town centre, and then just where that canopy storm porch is, we're going to go in through that porch and take a good look around this property. And it is a TARDIS. We don't often use the word, but it's a very spacious property inside that's been extended. I mentioned that before, so there are some surprises with this property. That's just the front of it. There's actually a little path that runs along the back there, and then the garage, which is in the garden. The rear door to the garage is just in there behind. But I just want to spin this camera around because there's some communal parking areas people can use as well for guests. But Rope Walk is a mixture of 2-3 beds and flats, and then just coming up there you've got Spa Road where the garage is as well, and there's a little spur off to different directions to schools. The Oak is up the road, and if you just walk along there, Spa Road, it connects you then to Melksham. And Melksham's probably about a 2 or 3 minute walk for me, I would say, from here. And there you've got your new campus, you've got train station in Melksham, which runs every hour or so into the main line into Chippenham and then London Paddington. You've got good bus routes, you've got access points to the M4, which is about a 20-minute drive. And like I said, there's a variety of shops in Melksham, and of course we know Melksham's surrounded by 5 or 6 other decent towns like Calne and Chippenham, Devizes, so Broughton Gifford, I was going to say, Broughton Gifford is close by actually, but places like Bradford and Avon, a National Trust, heritage city of Bath is 13 miles away. The beautiful National Trust village of Laycock is about 5 miles north as well, along, as if you're going out towards the M3, the A350 I should say. Here there's a little place called Rope Walk, and like I said, when you go inside you're going to be equally as impressed because it is truly immaculate, I'm not going to tell a lie. And then you've got your parking and your garage at the rear. So let's pop in through this door and take a good look around this property in Rope Walk. So as promised, here we go. Just to walk through, there's a little outside storage as well. I'm just going to turn this camera around one more time just so you can just see that little pleasant green area. And these areas here are just communal parking for guests. Open the door. It's a lot warmer. That Saturday morning we've had some great blue skies this week, but it's just becoming overcast. I think the weather's going to change and it's going to turn to rain. But this is the door, this is the opening. The stairs go up to the first floor landing. Nice little bit of flooring here. We'll just turn the camera around so you can see the double glazed entrance door that we came into. The stairs then go up. You can see these little spotlights going through, which are quite attractive as well. And this condition, this finishing goes all the way through the property, I can promise you that. Little understairs storage area because storage is important. And then we've got a choice of either going left or right. So I'm just going to pop the camera in and pan it around because now you can start to see the extension. And it's superb. The continuation of the flooring goes this way. I'm going to go right to go into the kitchen first. The kitchen's got tile floorings. You're going to see a well-equipped kitchen, built-in dishwasher. Obviously you've got your extractor hood there. It's got a range of eye-level cupboards, base units as well. Double glazed window overlooking that front 1.5 bowl sink unit. And it just wraps around a little bit here. Obviously you've got this area here, which is just a bit more cupboard space, white goods. These open up doors, and there's an archway then that leads into the utility, and it's an interesting utility. They've got this beautiful tile flooring that goes from here into the loo there. There's a little plumbing for washing machine here, and then there's further storage for white goods, etc. Fridge here, you've got a fridge there, and it's an interesting room this because it could also be reconfigured slightly. And what I mean by this is you can see this archway. You could put a lintel or I would say an RSJ across there and knock that through. You could then open it up into here. you could close off this loo and have the loo facing outwards, close off this doorway, and this could be a larger kitchen utility or kitchen something, and then there could be a door, and I'll just show you from this room here. I won't talk about it too much, where you could open it up. It's only stud walling, and then that will create a larger kitchen. The reason why I do these tours, as you know, are to protect, or to connect people to property, and also demonstrate the possibilities of a home. And sometimes we often get compliments, but it's just nice to show what you could do just to make this kitchen a little bit bigger. It's been extended anyway, but I just think there's little cute ideas that you could do. While I'm here and I'm in this utility, let's just walk forward, just take a look at the loo, and there you can see that continuation of the flooring. You've got a low level WC, wash hand basin, little tiled splashbacks there. The decor is absolutely superb. All the cutting in, you've got the extractor hood, spotlights. And like I say, when I say it's truly immaculate, it really is. I think these owners are great. They're moving for lifestyle reasons, maybe out of the area. I'm just going to go back one more time just to show you this room, cut around this room again. And I'm just going to do a quick recap. We've just left that utility area. Remember, loo, white goods, white goods, white goods, and that flooring. And then you come back in through this kitchen, which is well equipped. It's a decent kitchen. Just remember plumbing for wash machine as well. Double glazed window, that's to the front where all that green is. And then that just comes back through this lovely hallway. Nice radiator alongside that wall there. And then the stairs go to that first floor landing. I'm just going to stop the tour here because we're going to go into that dining room and that living room at the back there. As promised. Let's take a look around. We're going to go this way. There's a multi-pane door too. And then this is the dining room. Absolutely an amazing room. You can use it for a different room. I love the way these guys have staged it. We've got some nice furniture. You can see the size of the room there. It's got this lovely wood effect flooring. The decor's good. I love these. I love this off, the different tone there. So you've got, the colour there, and then the wallpapering. It's very fashionable. And of course, you can use this for whatever room you'd like to use it to. You could use it for, anything you want. These guys sit down, obviously they use it for their dining room. And then what we can show you now is that extension. And that lovely pitch on that roof, the two Velux windows, those two big double glazed windows just bringing in natural light from that southwesterly garden. The patio doors that go out to a patio. And then all along there's the garages, and I'll show you in a second. We'll go out there in a minute, of course. But right out here on this side, you can see there's a gate there, a door I should say. I think it's the only one of this rank here with this property where you can have access into your garage, and you open up that other door and you can put your car in front there as well. So there's a bit of parking with this as well. There's obviously the communal parking in front, but what a glorious, glorious extension this is. And it makes that property. If you wanted to move again that wall in there, bring that kitchen out a bit bigger, and then put the loo door in there so it's facing that way and close that one off, I think that's a pretty good idea as well. But I just want to just walk around here a little bit longer, just so you can appreciate this big extension in the back. Typically 3-bed semis would have sitting room and a kitchen, maybe a little small kitchen diner. This one just offers a bit more with that big dining room and this living room at the back there, which is absolutely superb. Radiator along here. Come over this side. I'm just going to show you one more time. Like I said, there's plenty of areas here for sofa suites. You can put a TV up here. These guys have got the TV here, which makes sense as well. And then again, this dining room. So look guys, I hope you've enjoyed the tour. I love the way these finishings, how this flooring is, the touches that they put into it. It's all about the detail for me on this property, so it is truly immaculate. So let's pop upstairs to have a look at those 3 bedrooms and the bathroom. And as promised, we're just going to walk through the dining room, take another look around, which is pretty cool. Flooring goes around, radiators on the wall are nice. And let's climb these stairs. There you can see an access to loft space, and then the landing will just go right to left. It's going to be a bathroom in here, bedroom in here, bedroom in here, bedroom in here, little cupboard, and there's your combi boiler in there, just tucked in with all this linen shelving. We'll go to the smaller of the 3 bedrooms. These guys use it as an office, but it is a bedroom. You can put a little bed across that stairwell, by the way. You can build up the cupboard there, which is in there. And for a smaller child, you can do that. You can put the bed across there, and then some units underneath it for storage, and then the mattress goes along there, so it's pretty cool. If not, it could be an office, or whatever you want to use it, because people do use their homes now as the third bedroom for an office. People hybrid work as well. So at least one person might do that on a part-time basis or a full-time basis. So this lends itself quite nicely. But if not, you wanted to take my idea as a bedroom, you could do that if one wished. So that's the first bedroom, which is the smaller of the three. Come back through. This will be the main bedroom as such. These are fitted in by themselves. You can see that there's a big bed there, freestanding either side. It's just a decent room, this. You can put your chest of drawers on this side. And as I turn the camera around, there you can see those wardrobes. They're not quite fitted as fitted. They fitted them themselves. I do think they're staying. You can see the size of that extension now, which is pretty cool. And those two Veluxes. You can see those other garages. There's a pathway that walks along. But if you can just check, there's that door. This is the only garage, I think, where it's got a personal door into the garage from the garden. So if you're coming from the car and you've got your shopping and you want to go through the garage, you can do it that way, or you can walk around to the front door. It's very, very close in terms of proximity. The other thing we've mentioned about this property being that, it's actually pretty decent for the location as well. It will suit certain people because they want to take advantage of the amenities. Last but not least, the other bedroom, which is a double. Radiator, nice double glazed window to that aspect, and again you've got some wardrobes which I think are going to stay if they can, because they don't want to be taking those wardrobes with them. That they're a decent size as well and they work. So all in all, a decent sized room this. Bring the camera back, and that's the bedroom 3. They're not numbered in any way. That's the third bedroom that I've shown you with this tour. And of course, when we come back up the landing, I like to show landing areas just so you can see the space and the size. We came up from that nice entrance hall with that flooring, that radiator. Of course, that spurred off to the extended parts, dining room, kitchen, utility, cloakroom, and the living room downstairs. Then you're upstairs. And of course, you've got your bathroom. Tiled bath, wash hand basin with a concealed, or a vanity unit under. The concealed cistern's in there, low level WC. Nice bath there, shower over shower screen, tiled surrounds, and again the decor, the tiled surrounds are all there. There's the ceiling spotlights, and of course you're going to have an obscure double glazed window to that side elevation. This is built in, again cute little unit to put your stuff in, toothpaste in, razors, whatever, body creams, all of that goes in there. And if I take another step back, that gives you a good look at the bathroom. Quick recap upstairs then. Nice fitted bathroom, which looks pretty modern to me. All the carpets are modern, the paint, the decor's great. This is one of the bedrooms, which is a double. Just remember, you've got some sliding mirror bits and pieces in their wardrobes. Third bedroom, the smaller one. And then finally, master bedroom. And look guys, I love this property. So let's get outside. Let's take a look at that garden, garage and parking. We're just going to start from this hallway. We're going to walk through this way, back through the dining room, into this extended room, which is now the living room. Because through these patio doors, we can take a good look at the rear. So out we go. You can now see how the size of this garden. It's a decent size. There's quite a lot of privacy there. I mean, these are the old people's meadow. I can't remember what they were called now. Meadow Suite. They were built by McCarthy and Stone, I think. And then you've got this wide garden. We're going to go in the rear in a minute through that door, because obviously that links to the garage, and then the other garage door as well. You've got a cute garden shed here. You can see if I walk up here and then turn the camera around, we now get a better view of that extension as well. So it's a glorious extension, and then that long garden along here. There's some fencing along there. These trees will be overgrown as well by the time you get to spring and summer. There's a side pedestrian access there, and of course Then the garden is laid to lawn. It's a southwesterly garden as well, so it's going to have, you know, a lot of sunshine in the rear, especially in spring, summer and autumn. That'll be the time where the gardens look their best. There'll be things that will grow along this wall as well, and you can plant some more, you know, things that go along that rear wall of the garages. And as we're talking about the garage, yeah, as mentioned, we're just going to go through to this garage. One last look at this rear garden. You can see it's long, you know, the pedestrian access to the side there. But let's just walk into this garage from the rear. It should open up. Then you can see a garage filled with bits and bobs. You come through here. I've had this open already, so it's all planned. As I lift up this garage door, you can see other garages here, and people are parked in front. And then your parking space would be here as well. You must check these on the title as well with your solicitors. We always recommend that as well because we haven't seen the title of the parking, but it looks with everybody else. And they come in from Rope Walk where we did, just from there. And then you pop your car there. So you know you're going to get parking hopefully then for one vehicle. And like I said, there is the communal vehicles as well. I'm just going to close this behind me. And then we're going to walk through back into this rear garden. I think that's pretty it, you know, for the property. I'm going to summarize because for me it's such a super location. Anybody looking for, say, you're downsizing, you want the amenities of Melksham, well, this will be perfect. If you're first-time buyers and you want to still have the access to the schools, this is perfect within range because it's extended for the family. You've got parking, you've got a garage as well. People trading up for their 2 beds, perfect. People trading down, there might be couples separating or people living on their own. You know, it opens it up for a variety of people. I think this is a super 3-bed semi that's been extended to a, you know, high degree of, you know, presentation. I love the space inside and what they've done, and you could also change it a little bit as well inside if you want. It's got the double glazing and gas, and then it's that location, you know, just off the town centre, which makes Rope Walk so appealing. So look guys, if there's any question, it's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents on 01225 707 342. I really hope you've enjoyed my tour. A bit nippy today being Saturday morning, but that's what it's all about, getting stuck in and in the mix with properties of Melksham and the surrounding. It's what I do. I love my job, and like I said, give me a nudge on the 707 342 if you've got any more questions or you'd like to view this property in Rope Walk.